Hello guys! They say that monotonous content can be harmful for any YouTube channel. Sure, but there is one type of content that I am ready to repeat every day. And these are the updates about more and more and more of Russian aircraft destroyed in Ukrainian skies. Because what were they doing there? Today we have destroyed 2 Russian SUs. 2 aircraft in just one day. And if we look back at February, we will see that Ukrainian army managed to destroy more than a dozen of Russian, very important, very expensive and very evil jets. And I think that perhaps our air forces decided, why wait until F-16s arrive if we can start destroying Russian aviation right away? Let me tell you more about this beautiful tendency in the video. My name is Anna, and I vlog daily from Ukraine since the start of the brutal Russian invasion. So if you're new to the channel, you support Ukraine, please subscribe and help us fight against Russian propaganda, fake news and Russian aviation too. And my longtime friends, check your subscription status and hit notification button. So today we have received updates from Ukrainian Air Forces about the destruction of 2 Russian SUs with a very small break. Both of these aircraft were destroyed in the eastern direction of Ukrainian front lines, and of course these jets were used to bomb, destroy Ukrainian infrastructure and prevent the return of Ukrainian territories. Russia has a lot of aircraft, and this is the moment that leads to lots of problems in Ukrainian counteroffensive. From the very start of counteroffensive, our partners all around the world knew Ukraine does not have many jets and we cannot cover our infantry, artillery, for example, using aviation, and Russia does that like crazy. Of course, many of these jets are outdated, goes back to Soviet times, but still they are working. We're still waiting for the supply of F-16s, and it seems soon we will experience that. But even looking back at this February, we can see that on the previous week, Ukrainian Air Forces destroyed 8 of Russian SUs and 1 bonus A-50. And we've decided to start this week with another huge success by destroying 2 of Russian SUs more. Hopefully, I will have a similar monotonous repeated update during the week telling you about more of Russian jets destroyed. Because they are tools to kill Ukrainians, to destroy Ukrainian infrastructure. And one of the messages that I often repeat in my vlogs, every Russian has a chance to survive when he returns back to his motherland and starts changing that mother Russia that so much needs support and change inside, not outside. So, of course, because of this information that our air forces provide, I've learned a lot about Russian SUs, TUs, ANs, EELs, and even my favorite A-50s. And I typically learn the name of an aircraft when I learn about its destruction from Ukrainian news, and I love it. Remember to subscribe to demonstrate your solidarity and to learn more about the destroyed Russian aircraft, which is important. So in general, we may say it is extremely expensive for Russia. This war in general is expensive because, for example, an average, if we can say so, about extremely rare and evil aircraft, command and control aircraft A-50 costs $330 million. Imagine how many good things it was possible to do using this money inside depressive regions of Russian Federation, but no. And I always love learning about the destruction of A-50s, and 2 of them were destroyed since the start of 2024, and it is still winter, it is still the start of the year. And they are used as commander points, and they control a lot of things. They are pure evil. But there are also dozens of SUs, TUs and EELs that were also destroyed here and since the start of 2024. In total, since the beginning of Russian invasion, full-scale invasion to Ukraine, 340 or maybe 342 already of Russian aircraft were destroyed. What does it tell us apart from Russian violence, brutality, millions, well, perhaps billions of dollars spent in vain? That they practice mid-waves tactics, the only working tactic for Russian army, not only with infantry on the ground, but they also practice that in the air. By sending crews to really dangerous areas where we know how to stop them and successfully stop. And I'm also very proud that Ukrainians are very creative and they know how to update Patriot HIMARS systems so that they can work with old Soviet missiles and target Russian aircraft, which is a huge, actually, breakthrough. So they send their mid-waves with wings. I'm sorry, awful metaphor, but that's the Russian tactic. Main Russian military tactic is just mid-waves of people, of crew, well-trained people, but who cares? For Russia, they are the material. I am really interested and I'm looking forward, as millions of Ukrainians, to see F-16s in Ukraine. I know many of you also wait, and there are some positive signals that pilots are finishing their training program in Denmark, in other countries. By the way, if you want to see exclusive content on the preparation of Ukrainian F-16 pilots, there is a very good video on United-24 YouTube channel. I greatly advise you this source, as they've got lots of exclusive and interesting material. So do check and subscribe if you're new to United-24. And I think that when F-16 pilots and F-16 aircraft will return back to Ukraine, you will see some miracles. Not only we will demonstrate 100% of success, but perhaps 1,000. Because even with this limited resources, we are able to shut down so many Russian aircraft. And I do like the idea of this hit parade. It can be even more than a play of words, because the word hit also has this connotation, if I'm not mistaken. So hit parade of Russian aircraft, and of course for me it is A-50. Let me know in the comments below what is the greatest or the coolest destruction of Russian military airplane or warship that you personally consider like the greatest achievement of Ukrainian armed forces. Once again, I want to thank you for the support of the channel. Remember to subscribe to my Instagram. I'm pretty active there. Maybe I will try to be to update more of the everyday Ukrainian life there. Also, I'm on Threads, Twitter, and Discord. Please never answer scammers. From time to time, they invite you to chat in a Telegram or WhatsApp. I never do that, so please be careful. Remember, we have a really good merch shop with lots of items that start conversations about Ukraine, Ukrainian cultural heritage, and the need for your continued support. All the links that you need are in the description of this video. But most importantly, united we stand. Slava Ukraini!